for today's vocabulary. Number one is the bottom line. Now, if you're talking about finance, and which really determines how much profit or even the budget for a company, that's what we refer to as the bottom line, which is more of an accounting term. However, the bottom line, because the bottom line is so important for a company, whether they make enough money or not, or have the budget, that also determines the decisions the company makes. So that relationship is also kind of it turns the bottom line into an expression for saying basically the final decision or the final thought or the main objective or the main goal. Sometimes you'll see someone give a speech, and if it's like a CEO or somebody, he gives a speech about his company. Finally, he'll say at the bottom line, at the end of his speech, at the bottom line means basically, this is what we need to do. This is what we can and cannot do. This is what we have to concentrate on. Number two, slump. Slump is basically when a market or a company is just experiencing a lot of problems in revenue. You can also have a personal slump. Yeah. If you're not making that much money, or if you're just not doing that well. So there's actually kind of an expression. A lot of times people will say, "Surprise! Merry Christmas!"
Once again.
Yeah, that was exciting. This is the most exciting video I've ever done. So, a slump is just like that. The lights are out. You're kind of in some dark times, and then you try to get out of this slump. And a lot of times people will say that I'm in a slump right now, and I'm trying to get out of this slump. Number three is gear, which gear usually refers to just the specific materials that you need for any kind of purpose, right? So you can have gear for like when you go mountain climbing. You know, you have like your bag and your water bottle and gloves and hiking shoes and your big mountain hiking hat. You can have gear for you know, if you work on cars, if you're a mechanic, you can have gear for any kind of purpose. You can actually say that you're geared up, meaning like you're dressed up for something specific. So if you're geared up for an event and you have to wear like a tuxedo or a nice dress, then you're geared up for that specific event. But if you're geared up to go to the club, you're completely dressed different, right? So it just depends on what the purpose is. Number four, STEM, STEM. This is an abbreviation. Actually, this is a acronym. An acronym means you take the abbreviated letters to spell a word. So science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, which this is not all that common to talk about, but it's particularly related to this article. And last, number five is an idiom, fly off the shelves, which if you're talking about a product that is hugely popular and just sells very quickly, we say that it literally flies off the shelves. As soon as you put it on, it just flies away. Yeah. When you say something flies off, it's just a way to say that it just goes very quickly. And that's our vocabulary.